I want to start this video by saying that me, the average fat Hispanic kid, I am an avid enjoyer of the Dragon Ball franchise. I was first introduced to it when I saw it on TV with Kai. Frieza would just fucking blow up Krillin and the next day, Raditz arrives again. And that shit was wild and I loved every second of watching it. So when I heard that Dragon Ball was coming back with a movie, I was like, damn. So I went about a DVD with a movie on it and I loved it. I was like 10 and 11 at the time, so I wanna see if the Battle of Gods arc holds up as well as I remember. Only this time I'm reviewing the manga version that came along as a promotional material. So we start this new series off by seeing what happened on that struggle against Kid Buu, where Satan saved the universe as usual. After that we get the best Dragon Ball Super panel. Meanwhile, Goten is doing absolutely dog shit because he sucks. Goku starts doing some mental training which might have some weird scaling implication, but it's alright. The art is... I don't really like the art. It looks really weird. It doesn't look like the Buu saga at all, and you know, in my opinion, they should have gone for a style that actually resembles the Dragon Ball Z style. It just looked like fan art. It looks like Toyotaro earlier work, fucking Dragon Ball AF. Like Goku feels off, Satan looks okay, but why did this man look so huge in the Broly movies? It actually fucked my brain up. I thought he was an actual monster. Anyways, we get the first glance at this arc's antagonist, Beerus, which in my opinion is a really cool way to introduce Beerus and tells us a lot. Like him just blows up a planet because he doesn't like the food. That's petty and that's what I like about him. He then says he remembers the person that he had a dream about, and he says he had a dream about the Super Saiyan God, which, okay, I like this way of introducing the form. It's similar to what the Super Saiyan felt like in the Namek saga. It felt like a myth. Obviously the Super Saiyan form is cool, but like, it's still cool anyways. Then we take a glance at the Kais and they're absolutely shitting their pants at Beerus just waking up. And on that note, we end the first Dragon Ball Super chapter. I think that this was a good first introduction to the new series. Nothing really feels off aside the art style, which again, I'm not a fan of Toyotaro, but the story is good. But that's because it was a movie before being adapted to the manga. The second chapter shows us Beerus asking the Oracle Fish for information on the Super Saiyan God, in which we get the revelation that Beerus was the one who asked Frieza to destroy planet Vegeta back in C, which honestly I don't really mind Frieza being treated as an underling. Frieza was probably waiting for the permission to do so anyway. So we explained that there are some Saiyan that are still alive on Earth, and this Saiyan who defeated Frieza is training on Kaiosama's planet. Beerus is surprised at the revelation that Goku defeated him, so he gets excited and decides to go to the Kaios planets first. We get some scenes of Goku's training. Meanwhile, Kaiosama is absolutely shitting his pants at the realization that Beerus is coming to his planet. He tries to tell Goku that he can't fight him. He does not want to fight him. Then Beerus appears behind him, telling Goku to square up. Beerus was set to absolutely rocks Goku's shit, showing us the level of power that the new series is gonna be working with. We get a little foreshadowing with a character that's similar to Beerus and seems to know him. The battle continues with Beerus knocking Goku the fuck out and deciding to go to Earth to see if the Super Saiyan God is there. And the first page we see him he's just smacking everyone there. We get the same explanation of what happened in the movie. I guess they didn't want to, you know, do the whole pudding shit again, so they skipped it. So now everyone is jumping Beerus, but Beerus is just him. He is him. Not even Goten, so not Gohan. Like, ain't no one doing shit to him. Piccolo tries to jump in, but Vegeta tells him not to because Beerus is a god. We get a flashback of Vegeta as a kid watching his dad get bitched by Beerus. Honestly, there's a big issue and I'm gonna rant about it. The paneling is awful. I hate this paneling. There's so much. I don't want to be redundant, but there's so many panels in one page. In this one there are 7. I count 7. Like, there's no need to use 7 panels on this really simple explanation. There isn't really even that much text, and this wasn't an issue with Toriyama. He was really good at paneling. Bulma stands up to Beerus, trying to get him to leave. She slaps him, and in retaliation, Beerus just backhands the shit out of her, leading to a Vegeta rage moment, which was, honestly, it was more impressive in the movie. Here is like really short-lived, but what can you do? The whole arc is like 4 chapters. We get the revelation that the fat Beerus is looking for the giant Dragon Ball. The fat one somehow senses that the Kai are listening in, and flies over to let them know how it is. The Kais lie and Champa leaves. The fight continues with Beerus being disappointed because he hasn't found out yet the Super Saiyan God. Goku teleports mid-fight to stop it. Beerus gets annoyed at that, and Goku summons Shenlong to ask about the Super Saiyan God. It's explained that in order to get a Super Saiyan God, you need 6 Super Saiyans of pure heart, which is a problem because they only have 5 on Earth at the moment. And this gets resolved because Gohan had unprotected sex with Beetle a few months back, and so she is pregnant. They do the ritual, giving birth to the Super Saiyan God and the youngest Super Saiyans in the series at the moment. Like, Trunks and Goten just being Super Saiyans at 7 and 8, that's what, wow, how are they Super Saiyans? I know we have this fetus Super Saiyan, but I'm pretty sure in the superhero movie she can't turn Super Saiyan, and that's dumb. That's dumb, honestly. Beerus gets excited when first seeing the Super Saiyan God. Gohan says that they can't sense his energy, and Piccolo explains that it's because the ki Goku is using is different from normal ki, that being proof of him being in the realm of the gods. Trunks said that something interesting, that being that he doesn't really look any different, and that his hair is just red now. That is so base, We are gonna see that a lot. Like, the forms now just get hella fucking laser. Like, at least in C, they made the hair spikier. Fight starts with Goku and Beerus testing each other out, with Goku saying that he's shocked that such a word like that even existed. This means Goku Super Saiyan God is above Vegeta Super Saiyan 3. Real. This is real. They start to fly around the world while fighting, which is actually great. And I think they should do that more often. The fucking panels are so ugly. I swear to God, why are there so many pages, and why is his leg like that? Why is he built like that? As the fight goes on, the guys are getting nervous because they can actually feel the blows on their planet, but somehow Earth isn't affected at all. It should have exploded, but alright. The old Kai says that the whole universe is gonna get destroyed if they continue like that, which honestly, it's a good way to represent the level that the characters with God Ki can reach, being their punch is enough to destroy a universe. And Kibito come back with the Namek Dragon Balls, thinking that those were the ones Champa was talking about. It's nice to see the Kais actively trying to defend the universe. Goku and Beerus start fighting each other in space, which again, this fight has some really cool settings. Goku looks like he's about to pass out, so Beerus threatens the whole Earth. Again, forming a fucking giant ball of energy. He throws it at Earth, and Goku delivered this cold ass line, which actually great. The attacks collide against each other and explode. After the explosion, Goku transforms back into base, and Beerus decides to not destroy the planet, telling Goku that he must become stronger in order to fight him again, and letting him know that there are 12 other universes and that they live on the 7th one. This is actually some really interesting world building. For sure they're gonna explore their other universes and not just keep everything within the 7th universe. Like, no way they don't. Why introduce 12 other universes and just focus on one? They wouldn't do that. We then get Champa destroying a Frieza 4 chip, this being some foreshadowing, like actual foreshadowing in Dragon Ball, for what's gonna be the next arc, since we find out that Frieza forces are looking for the Dragon Balls too. And honestly, they fell off. everything since Frieza got killed by Trunks, so they want to revive him. Cool.